this particular so-called leader decides to spray bear mace at protesters. Bear mace, right? Let's go to the video.
Another woman got it really bad. It was all over her face. She was completely caked in mace. And she did have to go to the hospital. Myself and my 2 kids, we ended up going to the fire station to use their shower to kind of wash everything out.
This is a damn shame. All right, Arizona abortion rights protesters were met with this type of violence because of far-right Patriot leader Jennifer Harrison. We got some background on Ms. Harrison. Not only did she mace adults who were there, according to the report, multiple minors were affected as well. Here's a photo of Harrison and her car with boyfriend, Michael Pavlock, spraying the mace at protesters. Okay, it's them, they're doing it. So the question is, well, what led to the attack? The group of roughly 24 protesters were out all night at the Tempe Beach Park 4th of July celebration. The demonstration ended peacefully. The protesters told ABC 15 they were walking down Mill Avenue. Harrison and a boyfriend pulled up beside them. Now remember, they're walking, it's peaceful, and here comes the violence, all right? Protesters Darian Barrett said he approached the vehicle because he noticed they were right-wing agitators. He knew who were flipping out at the group and told them they were done for the night. He said, and I quote, I then noticed someone starts walking to the car and I start following along. But this girl did not get as close as I did or was within arm's reach when she was sprayed. Someone then waved a flag in the direction of the car and that person got sprayed. According to Harrison, she was just acting in self-defense. Once again, the old, well, I feared for my life line. She says, and I quote, I was well within my rights. Protesters converged on my vehicle as I was waiting at a red light. One of them aggressively walked up to my car window and her hand entered my vehicle. So at that point, I was well within my rights to use non-lethal force. But here's the reality. No one reached in her car, according to all of the witnesses who were there. Harrison says the chemical agent dispersed was pepper spray. But let's show the picture. She was seen the week before at another protest holding bear mace. Bear mace. Harrison claims she will be cleared of any wrongdoing since she's done this type of thing before during a Black Lives Matter protest in Phoenix. They let her go then, they're gonna let her go now. You see, this is how privilege is empowered. She literally is saying as her defense, well, when I did it to a bunch of black people in Phoenix, I was cleared. And so I will be cleared here. The thing is, the fact that she was cleared in Phoenix gave her privilege the notion that she will be cleared if she does it again. Tempe police said they have coordinated with witnesses and victims and developed investigative leads. The case is now being investigated by our detectives. We will continue to monitor and hold involved parties accountable. All right, we're gonna continue to follow this, but you know what? She may be right, and without media attention, I guarantee you she would have likely gotten away with this all the way. But we're putting the pressure in places where we can, and this is one of the ways we do it. A.B, thoughts on this case?
Yeah, unfortunately, she might be right. She might get away with it, and it's terrible. But I think what we need to realize is look at the intent in this situation, right? If you're gonna claim self-defense, your self-defense, it has to be equal force to the threat, right? You have to be able to justify the threat. There was no threat here. When you show up to a peaceful protest with bear mace, you have no intention on utilizing your constitutional right to peaceably protest. There's no peace within that. At this point, you have now assaulted people, you have committed battery. These are all criminal crimes in which you should be prosecuted for.
Well said, and we will see. Now remember, She already said, hey, I got away with it in Phoenix. I need to figure out that Phoenix case and put some pressure on that as well, because I guarantee the statute of limitation for prosecution has not expired.